Hey guys, Julie here, and I am so excited about today's video. Maple syrup is my all-time favorite ingredient, and today I want to show you 5 unusual ways to use it. Now there are going to be some of you that these are usual ways, but for those of you that just have maple syrup on pancakes, I'm about to learn you something. All right, recipe number 1 is a cocktail. It is a Rosemary Bourbon maple sour. Super easy to throw together. First thing I like to do is smoke the glass. So I take a little sprig of rosemary, I fire a flamethrower, flame torch, lighter. What are they called? Fire gun.
Blowtorch?
Blowtorch. Yes. You're going to want to take your blowtorch and fire up some of that rosemary and then really quickly get a cup over top. We're smoking the glass, adding a little complexity of flavor. Now, one little tip here, you don't want to use a really thin glass because it is a hot smoke that will be coming off the rosemary. So I like to use this kind of nice tin mug. It also looks really cool. The next step, in a shaker or just a large mason jar, you're going to want to slap some rosemary. That is not a joke, that is an actual step because we've got to open up all those little pores and start the fragrance process. So give it a slap, give it a spank, if you will, if that's your forte. I don't know what you're into and I don't want to, I don't know you. Then I'm gonna add my ice, pour in your bourbon, squeeze in half a lemon, and add your maple syrup. Screw on the top and give that a shake. And now pour that into your glass. The next recipe is another beverage and another simple one. It is homemade chai tea. In a saucepan, pour in 3 cups of water and bring to a boil. Steep 3 chai tea bags, or if you make your own chai, like, props to you. Steep it like how you normally do. Then remove the tea bags and add in your milk and maple syrup. I like to reheat that a little bit because I want it to be nice and hot. The milk really brings down the temperature. And then get ready to serve it. All right, this third recipe is a hit in my house. It is homemade maple butter. Girl, this goes good on pancakes, French toast, regular toast, waffle. Anywhere that you use butter, you're gonna wanna use this. Just a heads up. Maybe not mashed potatoes, but also maybe mashed potatoes. Definitely mashed sweet potatoes though. First thing we want to do is heat maple syrup in a saucepan. We're going to try and get it to 240 degrees Fahrenheit. That is known as softball stage. Then we are going to add in our butter and melt it completely. Once the butter is melted, this is not a time to sit back and relax. You're gonna need to get it mixing right away. So get it into a stand mixer or into a bowl and use a hand mixer. We're going to wanna mix this for about 8 to 10 minutes. I know it sounds like a long process, but as the maple syrup and butter mixture cools down, we're gonna incorporate air and we're gonna break up the candy aspect of the maple syrup. That's gonna turn it into this really creamy and opaque butter. And like I said, serve it on anything. Hell, eat it by the spoon. I've been known to do that. My arteries are probably like, Julie, what the hell's going on? And I'm just like, shut up, it's so good. Recipe number 4, really simple. Basically, anywhere you use sugar or brown sugar, just sub it for maple syrup. Use a little bit less because of course maple syrup is quite a bit sweeter. So how about this? How about a maple and Dijon roasted ham? Really simple. Incorporate your maple syrup and Dijon mustard. Glaze your ham every 10-15 minutes. I like to do it like 3 or 4 times so I get a nice kind of coating, a nice shellac, if you will. And then just serve it up. It is a delicious take on a honey roasted ham, but with that little maple kiss, if you will. All right, and now for the last recipe. Can you believe it? We already made it. We're already almost done. And I saved the best one for last. This is a butternut squash gnocchi with maple brown butter and sage sauce. Really simple, just gonna wanna melt off your butter. Keep a close eye on it because it's gonna get really foamy and you're not gonna be able to see what's going on underneath. But after about a minute or so, the butter will start to brown. So then you wanna incorporate your sage. As you stir it through, you'll see that the color of the butter is changing and the sage is starting to crisp up, as well as take in that nice rich brown butter flavor. Then all you gotta do, incorporate your maple syrup and your cinnamon, stir that all together, and then toss through your cooked gnocchi, or if you like sweet potato ravioli, butternut squash ravioli, even just something as simple as tortellini or regular pasta. This sauce is delicious on everything. Serve it up, and you know what to do. Just eat it. That's your job. It's a good one to have. Well, there you have my 5 unusual ways to use maple syrup. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope some of them were exciting and enlightening for you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.